So rather there, everyone. My name is Sonali. I'm also joined by one of my co-workers here, Shelly. We're very excited to welcome
I'm Shelly.
Can I ask that everyone mute themselves, please? Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. I might be a new face for a couple of you because I'm actually based in Ohio, but I do try to make trips down to Atlanta and to Yugal Kunj as much as possible. My family met DDG over 20 years ago now, and we've really never looked back since then. So I'm very excited to help organize the program for today with Shelly as well. So as you can imagine, tonight's program is a bit unique. The cultural programs are always a lot of fun, and it's an event that most of the kids and adults really look forward to. So what we've tried to do today is capture that same essence and spirit tonight virtually. You know, the skills and talents that the kids are going to showcase and demonstrate tonight are really due to the grace of God and Guru, and they know that, and they know that everything we're doing today here is dedicated to God and Guru as well. So with that, I know the kids have put in a lot of hard work and effort to prepare their acts. They've been rehearsing for weeks now. And I know a lot of the parents, you guys also really helped to submit the videos and send in their artwork and do all of this. So we really appreciate all of your efforts for this too. So now I'm going to hand it off to Shelly, who's going to talk a little bit more in detail about the camp itself.
Radhe, my name is Shelly Sinha, and I also helped to organize this program. So I live in Atlanta, Georgia, as many of you do, and I've been involved with Yugal Kunj and Radha Society since about 2009, and I feel so blessed to have stayed involved with this organization while also doing Seva for God and Guru. So let's talk about how successful our summer camp was. 9 full weeks of virtual summer camp, which is something incredibly unfamiliar to everyone. But even then, so many kids were eager to learn and leverage their endless amount of free time at home. And I think all students gained so much out of each and every class, which was a driving force behind all the volunteers' hard work. So the camp helped the youth to interact and stay connected with the community. Also, using online platforms increased accessibility and reduced any physical barriers so that students across the globe could partake in our diverse and balanced curriculum. So I'll be showing you a short slideshow about the different classes we offered. So we had a scientifically designed, age-appropriate, and balanced curriculum for our new normal. We optimized our schedule to ensure that students will have a good balance of on-screen classes as well as fun games and physical fitness activities, while also staying educational. So here are some snapshots of some of our diverse classes, among others. Hinduism was a hit among all the weeks. We had STEM and Hindi classes, including Python. We also had arts and crafts utilizing different mediums, including virtual and on paper. Valuable leadership skills were taught, as well as many life skills, including sewing. The kids could move around in dance and fitness classes. And last but not least, culinary classes, which was a major hit as well. So here are some of our many volunteers who worked so hard to make the summer camp a success. This is one of our very first meetings for the summer camp. And there were many other volunteers, but they all worked so hard to make it a success. So now let's go into a little bit more detail about how today's culture program will go. And I'll hand it to Sonali Didi. Radhe, Radhe.
All right, thank you, Shelly. So before we get started, just a couple of housekeeping notes. I know everyone has done a lot of virtual meetings by now, I'm sure, but it hurts to review once again. I just want to give a disclaimer that this meeting is being recorded just so we have one space where we can capture all of the kids' talents. So I just want to disclaimer that up front. We ask that all of you keep your cameras on as much as possible because that helps with engagement. And as the kids are talking, they'll get to see everyone's faces and they'll feel that support as well. We are going to mute people as much as possible just to keep the show going forward. but if it's your turn to speak, the kids know that they are allowed to unmute themselves, obviously, to keep the show going. So the other thing I want to highlight is we can always, clap and do thumbs up like this, but there are buttons at the bottom of your screen. So if you go to the reactions tab at the very bottom, you are able to do hand claps like this, and you can do thumbs up. So feel free to use that throughout the entire meeting so the kids can see that you're reacting to what they're showing. You can use the chat function to ask any questions if you have anything. And if for whatever reason you do get kicked off because of internet reasons, we have over 60 participants on right now, just dial back in. It's the exact same code to rejoin the meeting. So with that, just bear with us if there are any technical glitches. We've tried to make it as seamless as possible, but we just ask for your patience if something does go a little bit slower. So with that, I'm going to hand it off to Didiji if you want to say any words before we get started.
Radhe everyone. This is quite a milestone. The 9 weeks have been a milestone in Yugal Kunj history. It's a personal milestone for all of us, especially for those of you who worked so hard to put the youth camps together. I'm marveling at the effort and the enthusiasm of each and every one of you who put it all together so seemingly so effortlessly and in such a short period of time. And I have been so fortunate to be part of the youth camp in teaching Hinduism to mostly to the older kids, but a little bit to the younger kids, the youngest 4 to 6 year olds and 7 to 10 year olds, although I largely taught 11 to 14 year olds. So this is so exciting for all of us to have the students showcase their talents. I'm looking really forward to it, as I'm sure you are. So I will just pause over here and I'll just hand it over to the MCs, Sonali and Shelly. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. So our hosts for tonight, I'm very excited to introduce them to you all. The kids will know them. They've been counselors throughout the camp as well. We have Ishan, we have Gargi, Ritika, and Govinda. So Ishan, you can take it away now.
Radhe Radhe. My name is Ishan Sinha. I have been involved with Yugal Kunj and Radha Society since I was 7 years old. And I can tell you that ever since, I've had the most memorable and best experiences with Yugal Kunj in my life. So this year, I was a camp counselor at the summer camp, specializing in leadership, dolak, and art. And although summer camp is usually held on our Yugal Kunj campus, I can say that this year's virtual experience gave many people the opportunity to teach the subjects they love from the comfort of their own homes, lending a summer camp experience like never before. And now I'd like to introduce my co-host, Gargi.
Radhe Radhe, my name is Gargi Telang. I've been involved with Yugal Kunj since I was 5 years old. This summer, I had the pleasure of teaching the little campers, our little 4 to 6 year olds. And now I'll turn it over to Ritika, one of our other co-hosts for tonight.
Radhe Radhe everyone, my name is Ritika Gehani and I've been part of the Yugal Kunj and Radha Madhav Society for about 10 years now, and I started out as a little camper as well. And I've learned many lifelong skills, and where it has allowed me to create many friendships and has stepped up into becoming a camp counselor for the past 4 years in the summer camps. And now for our last co-host, Govinda.
Radhe Radhe. My name is Govinda Armogan, and I've been coming to Yugal Kunj for 9 years now. When I started out, I was really attracted to dolak, and I'm glad I picked it up. And I really have fun teaching all the kids during summer camp who have an interest in dolak. And we are your co-hosts for today.
So for our first act, I would like to call up or introduce Naisha, one of our 7 to 10 year old students, who will be introducing herself and talk about her experience at this year's summer camp.
Radhe Radhe everyone, my name is Naisha. I am 7 years old. I had fun at summer camp. I watched a Krishna movie. I also had everybody was nice. All the DDGs were nice. And I met new friends. I had a Krishna movie.
Okay.
I also learned some things from the teachers.
Okay. What all things did you learn?
I learned about like gym. At gym, like I also learned like the dolak. See?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. I learned dancing and I learned art. In art, I learned how to paint fruit.
Very nice.
And I made a flag. I learned cooking, and I made a dip, and that dip was was my favorite dip.
Okay, really quick, give a message to everybody.
I miss you, JJ Didi.
Okay. Thank you, Naisha.
Wow, that was a wonderful presentation, Naisha. Up next, we have Sherbury, who will be singing Keshav Madhav.
Hey, Gargi, can I try to sing?
Okay.
Get ready. Sani da ni da pa ga ma na re sa.
Okay, let's call that a work in progress, but keep trying. In the meantime, let's hear how it's really done from Sherbury.
Hello, my name is Sherbury Vasari. Radhe. Today I'm going to be singing Keshava Madhava, and the reason I chose it was because it was a Krishna Gana, and it was like a good song. So I can't. So I hope everyone enjoys it, and I will start. So. केशवा माधवा तुझा नामा तेरे गोढ़वा तुझा नामा तेरे गोढ़वा केशवा माधवा तुझा नामा तेरे गोढ़वा तुझा नामा तेरे गोढ़वा तुझा सारखा तूच देवा तुला कोणाचा नाही हेवा तुझा सारखा तूच देवा तुला कोणाचा नाही हेवा वेरा वेरी संकटानी कारिशी मानवा केशवा माधवा तुझा नामा तेरे गोढ़वा तुझा नामा तेरे गोढ़वा केशवा माधवा तुझा नामा तेरे गोढ़वा तुझा नामा तेरे गोढ़वा.
All right, great job, Sherbury.
Thank you.
All right, next up we have a wonderful clip of Govinda. Get off your phone. We're in the middle of a culture program.
Oh, sorry, I've just been so bored lately.
Well, you should have gone to the summer camp. Throughout the 9 weeks, the students have been participating in science experiments, games, and yoga stretches to really de-stress and make sure they aren't cooped up in one place on their device. Some of the games that they played were charades, trivia, and Jeopardy. So here are a couple short clips of Kushi, Shay, and Rayansh showing us one of their experiments they participated while in camp and a couple of stretches they loved.
We also have Nivan showing us some of his yoga and Hafsa showing us some stretches that you can do at home.
Radhe. We're making a rainbow skittle experiment. What we got teaching by Yugal Kunj summer camp.
Okay, great. Get started.
And now we're gonna show you how to do it. And it can be your own style. And you can be your own. Rainbow Skittles are different. And you do not have to get Skittles. You can get other things too. Vade everyone. My name is Raj Gulati. I am 4 years old. I love Krishna stories. I like experiments and scavenger hunt and exercise. Now I'll show you my favorite exercise. That is frog jump. First you have to bend down and sit. Now I'll show you my favorite experiment, that is gravity. It falls on the earth. Thanks everyone for the Yugal Kunj summer camp. Vade. Namaste, Radhe Radhe. My name is Nival Gupta and my favorite thing in class is sewing class. And today we're going to be doing the Dhanurasana. And let's start. You put up your legs, you hold them, you hold the legs, you inhale, and go up. You exhale, and release. Now we're done. Shukriya, and thanks for, I hope you liked it. I'm Hasita, and I'm going to show you 3 different things that I like. The splits, handstand, and a flip. Let's start with the flip. Next we're going to do the splits. My favorite way to do it is to jump 3 times and then slip down at the 3rd time. Next we're going to do a handstand. It's going to be the same as the cartwheel, but just freeze when you're putting your feet up. Might take some practice. Have a great day, you guys. Bye.
Wow, that was truly amazing. I wish I had that kind of flexibility.
At least she's my
Okay.
friend.
Okay, yeah, man, age catches up with you pretty fast. Anyways, for our next couple acts, we will have 2 of our students talking about what they learned from our Hinduism class. Hinduism has always been one of the core focuses of our summer camp curriculum, and we were so grateful to have our very own Didi join our summer camp to teach the philosophy and beloved pastimes within our Hindu scriptures. For our first act, Nachiket will be describing some of the things he learned in Hinduism class throughout the summer.
Radhe Radhe. My name is Nachiket and I'm in 5th grade. And I want to talk about my favorite part by Didi in Hinduism class. Radhe is the wife of Krishna, right? That is wrong. Radhe is the soul of God or Krishna, and Krishna is the body of God. For humans, the soul and body are different, but for God, the soul and body are the same. So because Krishna is the body of God and Radha is the soul, both of them are the same. Thank you, and Radhe Radhe.
Wow, great job, Nachiket. Now, Avanish will be describing some of the things he learned throughout this year's summer program.
Radhe Radhe, Avanish Khosagi from 7th to 10th summer camp. And we did a lot of classes, and one of my favorite classes is Hinduism. Today I will talk about the 4 yugs, Veds, and then avatars. The 4 yugs are Satyug, Tretayug, Dwapar and Kali Yug. In Satyug, there are 4 avatars: Matsya, Kurma, Vara, and Narasimha. In Tretayug, there are 3: Vamana, Parshuram, and Ram. And in Dwapar Yuga, there are 2: Krishna and Balaram and Buddha. And in Kali Yuga, there are 1: Kalki. In 4 Veds are Rigved, Yajurved, Samaved, and Atharved. Radhe Radhe.
Wow, that was amazing. Thanks for sharing. For our next acts, this summer, the kids got to participate in a variety of art classes. From learning how to paint a picture to creating origami, they were exposed to so many different types of art techniques like sketching, working with watercolor, arts and crafts, Madhubani painting, and decorating pots and diyas. So to show off their amazing creations today, we have Krishna and Ragini. First up, let's welcome Krishna, who will be showing us a henna design.
Radhe Radhe, my name is Krishna, and this is what I have made. I have made this from pencil on a paper. One of my favorite classes from this camp was henna design class because I like art from before, and I also get to learn new designs for practicing. When I'm drawing henna design, it makes me feel happy, and actually, I feel like I can do something. Thank you, Radhe Radhe.
Wow, that was beautiful. Now we have Ragini to show us some art she has made.
Radhe Radhe, everyone. Today I'm going to show you how you can create some good types of arts. So first we have this Radha Krishna photo. It has taken me about 1 to 30 minutes. And next, I like it a lot, but next we have Ganesh. This one has taken me 1 to 30 minutes also. And I think I like it. It was really hard, but I think I liked it. And now we have this sushi sign. This one took only 10 minutes because it was really easy, and that's all I wanted to showcase today. I hope y'all enjoyed. Radhe Radhe, bye.
Wow, seeing those amazing drawings made me realize that I'm absolutely garbage at drawing. So throughout the camp, the students have learned many different types of Indian dances, from Kathak to Bollywood to even Bhangra. So I myself were one of the Bollywood dancers during the summer camp, and I had so much fun with them. So up next, we have a wonderful Bollywood dance Avni and Kavya learned themselves from the 11 to 14 age groups.
Radhe Radhe, my name is Avni, and I really enjoyed this Yugal Kunj summer camp, and one of my favorite classes out of it was the dance class. So me and my friend Kavya put together a dance, and I hope you enjoy it.
Radhe Radhe, everyone. My name is Kavya Khalid, and my experience in Yugal Kunj so far has been amazing. But my favorite experience of all is dancing. So me and my friend Avni Shanbag have prepared a dance for all of you. I hope you enjoy it.
थोड़ा ऑफ बीट है पर कुड़ियां दे नाल बहुत स्वीट है मुंडा थोड़ा ऑफ बीट है पर कुड़ियां दे नाल बहुत स्वीट है ढोंगी सा ये बड़ा ढीठ है वायरल हो गया ये ट्वीट पर फूल वूल करने में कूल तू बड़ी तेज कटारी है शगन तेरी की लगन तेरी की हमने कर दी तैयारी है नचते ने सारे नचते ने सारे नचते ने सारे मानो खाने.
Wow. I remember when I used to dance like that. Now, two of our students will be detailing some of the things they learned in the leadership skills and technology classes. As a personal favorite, I believe these important classes being held in the morning provided a strong kickoff to the day for our students, motivating them to improve their daily habits and become leaders in their respective communities while simultaneously improving their technical abilities. Aryan, who has been involved with Yokunj for many years, being an active member of Gurukul and performing Seva nearly every weekend, will detail some of the things she learned from the guest speakers who voluntarily gave our students priceless words of advice every week, as well as some of the leadership skills and life skills that he acquired throughout the summer. So I will ask Aryan a couple questions. And Aryan, my first question to you is, which speaker stood out to you the most, and what did you learn from him or her?
Okay, Radhe Radhe, Ishan Bhaiya. My name is Aryan, and well, I wasn't there for all the summer camp weeks. I really wanted to, but I wasn't able to. But last week, a guest speaker that really stood out to me was the gentleman who came from, who was a lawyer. And I don't want to be a lawyer as a profession, like as a career, but I really think it's pretty interesting how there's multiple kinds of lawyers. Like at the beginning, like before I went to the camp, I had a general idea that lawyers were only for like fighting cases for like crimes or like just supporting their client. But then after that week of summer camp, I found out there's a lot more to lawyers than just supporting their client in a for like a murder or a crime accident, a crime or an accident. So like there's like financial lawyers, lawyers that help you buy a piece of land, or if you're moving into a house. And I was also, what may be surprising to most people is that how many years of school there that a lawyer has to attend to become a lawyer. Because like you have to go to like law school and have to get a degree. And I really thought it was pretty cool how he like explained everything, and yeah. Radhe Radhe.
Wow, that was amazing. Great answer, Aryan. By the way, this is fully unscripted. Aryan has no idea that these questions are coming at him, and we haven't practiced this at all. So these are me just giving Aryan impromptu questions for him to answer. So amazing answer, Aryan. The other thing I wanted to ask you was, how are you going to approach this upcoming fall, leadership-wise, or how are you going to serve your community and in the coming future?
In the coming future, I do want to volunteer in the summer camp. When I was a child, I always wanted to stand out in a way that I could help God and Guru, and not just by like playing dholak, by doing like physical seva and like teaching seva. So I thought, what a better idea than to teach at the summer camp, because I thought that I thought that so many people don't know too much about some subjects, and it would be good to enlighten them about like math, science, trivia, and I think it would be a good addition to summer camp to make it more interesting. So I do plan on doing seva and volunteering as a youth volunteer soon. And besides that, for leadership, I'm kind of thinking of doing like not only seva at Yugal Kunj, but also cleaning up at other places. In 7th grade, you can join this club called Junior Beta Club, and in that club it basically enlists all the hours you volunteer. So I'm kind of thinking of like doing like helping a tutor. Like I know a lot of like tutor sessions like Kuman, and I know you can volunteer for them. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Amazing, Aryan. By the way, if you didn't already know, Aryan is going into 7th grade and is already able to construct such amazing answers. I'm telling you, I would definitely not be able to answer this back then. And Aryan, if you have time, I'll ask you one more question. Is there a leader that you learned about throughout the summer camp, or that you knew before, that you admire, and why do you admire him or her?
Personally speaking, I really admire Maharaji. I've learned so many life lessons through him through DDG. I've been coming to Sundays for lectures and like even for on Fridays for Radha Govind Geet. And DDG has enlightened me about like so much of Maharaji's life and his experiences, how he had such a kind sense of, he was kind, he had a great sense of humor, how he expressed his feelings and how he had like a divine aura around him. Unfortunately, I couldn't have darshan of him, but I would really wish to. I really would have liked to. And also, I like the reason why I really enjoy coming to Yugal Kunj is because of Maharaji's teachings and how they stand out from any other gurus. Because I have listened to other gurus' lectures, and they didn't seem as astonishing as Maharaji's. Just the way how he describes them, and he gives the exact number, chapter, or canto of the verse, and he thoroughly explains it. Like actually last week, when I came for Seva on Wednesday, or actually, yesterday. After Aarti and Bhog, we listened to Maharaji's lecture, and I really felt the sense that I should be listening more, because I really think that Maharaji has been like a really important part in my life, and not only just doing like Aarti to him, but also respecting him and his values. And yeah, that's about it.
Amazing answer, Aryan. Wow. Yeah. What great teacher or leader is there other than our own Jagat Guru Shri Kripalaji Maharaj? Amazing answer, Aryan. And now, I'm glad you learned so much throughout the summer. And now I'd like to redirect our attention back to Aryan again, who will teach us some of the incredible math skills he learned this summer from our excellent math teachers.
Okay then, let's begin. Radhe Radhe everyone, my name is Aryan Patel, and welcome to the Area of Circles presentation. In the Yugal Kunj virtual summer camp, the youth volunteers taught us a lot about math and about math and PowerPoints. They highlighted the basics and exactly what you need to know. And for math, I felt like I wanted to elaborate more, and here I am. Okay. A few things you need to know before we start. Circles are awesome. I really love circles. If a number is squared, it means multiplying it by itself. So if you see a number that's squared, it's going to have a tiny number above it. So it's like 5 and a tiny 2 above it if it's 5 squared. That's the example. And it's also known as an exponent. Pi is the 16th Greek letter used to find the area of a circle. Its full form is 3.1415926535897932838, and it never stops. It's an irrational, never-ending number. Pi looks like this. Oh, whoops. I must have been hungry. There we go. This is what pi looks like, or at least in the case that I'm referring to. Pi is a infinitesimum. It's a number with an infinitesimum value that never ends, and it keeps going, and it never repeats, which is also known as an irrational number. Okay, so back to the main topic, area of a circle. Okay, so in order to find the area of a circle, you need to know the diameter is the length of the circle side to side. So you take a circle, and if you split it in half, you would have the side that's flat would be the diameter on the picture you see on the right. And the full equation would be to solve the whole circle would be area equals pi r squared. Area equals pi r squared is so how you would find that is that you take the diameter, and since the radius is half the diameter, you would so if the diameter is 8 and you want to find the radius, you would minus it. You would like cut it in half, so you would have 4 and 4. So you take the radius, which is 4, and you multiply it you square it first. So you square the radius, which is 4. So you do 4 times 4 is 16. Then you multiply it by pi. But since pi is a never-ending irrational number, you'd round it to 3.14, which is the first three numbers of the value. So then you multiply 3.14 times 16, and you would get 50.24. 50 and 24 hundredths, as you would say. And yeah, you would have your answer. Time permitting, I'm not able to elaborate more, but if you enjoyed this and learned something, make sure to come back to the Yugal Kunj summer camp to learn more. And also, I really encourage you guys for the little kids to learn online ahead of time, so it would be really easy later on. When I was little, I pretty much learned this, so it was pretty easy when I actually learned it in school. Thank you. Radhe
Radhe.
Yeah, I totally knew how to do that back in 6th grade.
I love how you put the pizza in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm super excited to announce that Nero will be teaching us some coding that she learned from our outstanding computer scientist this summer.
Radhe Radhe, my name is Nero Gandhi. In the camp, we learn how to do Python coding. Python is a computer language. Using Python, we learn how to code a dice game. This is my code. There are 2 dice, and each player has 1 dice. It rolls a number 1 through 6. Whichever number is greater, that player wins. It asks you if you want to play again down here. You say yes or no. And if you say yes, it rolls the dice again. But if you say no, it just tells you thanks for playing. So I'm going to show you how it looks. I press run. It says Radha rolled 5, Krishna rolled 6. Krishna wins. Do you want to play again? Yes. And then it rolls it again. But if I don't want to play it again, and I say no, it tells you thanks for playing. I really enjoyed learning this from Sean Bhaiya, and I hope to keep learning. It was very fun. Thank you, and Radhe Radhe.
That was amazing, Nero. Very cool. Now we have Vritti, who will share a dance and demonstrate some skills she has learned from Hindi class this summer.
राधे राधे, मेरा नाम वृत्ति है। मुझे समर कैंप में डांस का क्लास बहुत अच्छा लगा। मुझे ये क्लास इसलिए अच्छा लगा क्योंकि इसमें नए नए स्टेप सीखने को मिलते हैं और बहुत मजा आता है। बल्ले 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 नी आज फिर कितने चलनी है मोरनी बन के आज फिर कितने चलनी है मोरनी बन के नैणों दे विच लप लप सुरमा नैणों दे विच लप लप सुरमा पैरी चांदर छड़ के नी आज फिर कितने चलनी है मोरनी बन के आज फिर कितने चलनी।
Awesome, Ruti.
Amazing. So after, we would just like to pause for a few minutes while we're in the middle of the show and while everyone else is here. We would like to take a few quick screenshots of everyone in the page, just so we can get a few group pictures.
Next up, we actually have a couple of students highlighting our culinary classes. So we have Kushi and Shay, who are cutting fruit. We have Tanvi, who is showing us how to make a 5-layer dip. Deepali is making us a yogurt parfait, and Aryav is going to show us how to make chocolate balls for dessert.
Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe. Hi, we learned how to cut fruit in Yugal Kunj summer camp. And we're going to show you simple instructions how to make it. So we're going to start right now to show you.
You should get your knife. And what kind of knife are you using?
A kitty knife.
Yeah.
We're using a kitty knife. And you have to slowly cut it. And then see, you get some stuff. My hands are sticky. Can we eat them? Can we eat them after so we don't have to do something with them? Can I eat them now? Nope. You have to cut it small. I'm done.
Okay, let's wait for Didi. Wow, that is beautiful, Cushy. Great job.
Can I just go wash my hand before I eat? Rade. Thank you for watching us cut some fruit. Bye. Bye.
Radhe Radhe, my name is Daniela Kosaki. I attended the summer camp in age group 11 through 14. In all the several classes that were in the summer camp, my favorite was culinary cooking class. In the class, we learned how to make a 5-layer dip. So this is a demo of how to make the 5-layer dip. So how you make it is that you take the beans, you take some of the beans and put it on the bottom layer until it makes a nice thick layer of beans. Next, you take the guacamole and you put it on top of the beans and make sure it's a thick layer so it shows on the side. Next, you take the sour cream, you put it on top of the guacamole and make sure it's a thick layer. Make sure it takes most of the remaining space. Next, you add the olives, you sprinkle it on top. After that, you take the squeeze and sprinkle it on top and finish it. This is the final one that I made. As you can see, it has beans, guacamole or avocado, sour cream, and then on top you can see there's olives and cheese. Thank you for watching my video. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe everyone, my name is Sapali Patel and I was in Yugal Kunj summer camp. My favorite activity I did there was doing the culinary thing and we learned how to make yogurt parfaits. The things you will need is yogurt, a glass, mango, and some granola. First, put a handful of granola into the cup. Then put a spoon of yogurt, or how much you want. Then put a couple pieces of whatever fruit you're using. The first layer is done. Now you have to repeat the steps again. So granola again, and then yogurt again, and then fruit again. And there you have it. You're finished. Perfect.
Radhe Radhe, I'm going to show you how to make chocolate balls just like my class. So put a little bit of cocoa, pour it into the round bowl, and put some buttermilk. I dropped a little bit. So now we have to stir it up with our hands. Chocolate balls are ready and cake bite. Yummy!
Oh, good, Audra.
Radhe Radhe.
Wow, that was really great. Next, we have some of what the kids learned during the camp relating to chanting. Chanting is an important part of what we do at Yugal Kunj as it helps us really focus our mind to better focus on God. First, we have Anya showing us what she learned in her Dola class, and then we have Avni showing us what she can do on the harmonium.
Radhe Radhe. My name is Anya and today I will be showing you double beat on the Dola. Okay.
The reason why I chose Dolak is because I love the sounds it makes. This is my first time ever learning Dolak. Bye!
Radhe Radhe, my name is Avni, and I really enjoyed this year's Yugal Kunj summer camp, and one of my favorite classes was the harmonium, and I'm going to show you what I learned.
It is definitely hard to learn and master these skills in just a couple of weeks, so good job to Anya and Avni. Next up, we'll be having Nero presenting to us a very detailed timeline of Maharaji's life, in which she learned during her time in the Hinduism class. We will also have a clip of Anya sharing a couple of her favorite kirtans she has learned in the summer camp. And I just wanted to bring up that we will be starting the virtual Gurukul classes on August 23rd. And each age group will learn different subjects. So the 4 to 7 will learn about the important stories in the Ramayana. The 8 to 11 will learn about the spiritual alphabet, and the 12 to 16 will learn about Itihas, which is studying the different characters from the Ramayana and Mahabharata. So I definitely encourage to enroll your kids this semester, because it's a great opportunity to gain other skills that will be important that they wouldn't learn in school. So now here is Nero and Anya.
Radhe, my name is Nero Gandhi, and I'll be telling you the life story of Jagat Guru Dham, Sri Kripalaji Maharaj. Maharaji was born in Mungar on October 5th, 1922. His mother was Bhagwati Devi. In 1933, Maharaji was married to Srimati Padma Devi, our Divine Mother, in Leelapur. In 1938, at the age of 16, Maharaji went into the deep forest and deeply meditated on Radha and Krishna. By 1942, he had earned 2 degrees, one in Sanskrit grammar and another in poetry. In addition to studying, he organized many non-stop Sankirtans, which lasted from 4 days to even 6 months. In 1955, he organized a 16-day conference attended by 72 scholars. He asked them 4 questions in which none of them were able to answer. He ended up answering them himself, and the scholars were amazed at his knowledge at such a young age. When the scholars returned to Kashi, some of them did not believe what they had heard and decided to test him. At the age of 34, Maharaji spoke to 500 scholars for 10 days. Once again, the scholars were amazed at what they had heard, and on January 14, 1957, he was awarded the title of Jagat Guru Dham Sri Kripalaji Maharaj in the holy city of Kashi. Unfortunately, Maharaji left us on November 5th, 2013, but his teachings still live on with us today. Guru means ignorance and Ru means destroyer. So together, Guru means destroyer of ignorance. Jagat Guru means Guru of the world, and Jagat Guru Dham means best Guru of the world. So Maharaji was the best Guru of the world. I learned 3 things from Maharaji through Didiji. Number 1, you should always do dhyan of Radha and Krishna, because it'll help you get closer to God and Guru. Number 2, you should let go of worldly things such as toys and electronics, and never ask God for anything. Number 3, you should be humble and be appreciative of the smallest things in the world. Thank you, and Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe, I'm Anya with Kanya, and I'm going to sing a kirtan. Govinda Jai Jai Gopala Jai Jai Radha Ramanda Hari Govinda Jai Jai. This is the kirtan I learned from my summer camp. And now I'm going to sing Radhe Rani Ki Jai, Maharani Ki Jai. It starts like this. Radhe Rani Ki Jai, Maharani Ki Jai, Radhe Rani Ki Jai, Maharani Ki Jai. Bolo bar samne wali ki jai jai jai. Bolo bar samne wali ki jai jai jai. Shama pyari ki jai, Nathawali ki jai. Bolo bhanu tulali ki jai jai jai. Bolo bhanu tulali ki jai jai jai. Radhe Radhe.
Wow. Amazing skills, Anya. And remember, she's part of our 4 to 6 age group. So wow, great, amazing skills. I wish I could sing like that. Now we will move on to our talented artists who will show us some of the things they learned in art and Hindi throughout the summer. Yugal Kunj has always put an emphasis on fostering an artistic and creative environment to ensure our campers activate their imaginations to maintain a creative and open mindset for the rest of their lives. First, we will have Yami, who will be showing us some digital prints that she created herself.
Hello, my name is Yami and I'm going to be showing some art. So Bobby helped me with this app and she helped me. So here's the first one. I like it because it's like tie-dye-ish. Okay, here's the second one. I like it. I love this one actually. It's like going into a fountain or a bucket. So this one is really cool. I don't know what to say about it, but yeah. This is like a sun art. Here's like a art that I just did. And I like this one as well. So here's like a rainbow art that I made. And here's like another rainbow art that I made with a background. And here's like a blue art. And I like art because it's like fun doing it. And yeah, bye.
Wow, that was really pretty, Yummy. And now we have Nikhila, who draws a unicorn.
Radhe Radhe, my name is Nikhila and I'm going to be showing you my drawing that I made in summer camp. And I draw a unicorn. And I like unicorns because I like how their hair colors are, and I drew it because it was easy. Radhe Radhe.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Nicola. Before I proceed, though, I would like to thank Sonali Didi, who is coordinating all the way from Ohio, and Shelly for putting up this amazing cultural program together. Without them, none of this would have been possible at all. They ensured that we stayed on top of everything and truly manifested this beautifully run program for all of us to enjoy. So thank you so much for everything. Also, I would like to shout out the Suraj Bhaiya and Anika, our tech growers of this cultural program, and Jayanti Didi and Deepa for ensuring that everything ran as smoothly as possible. From accurately spotlighting each participant and MC, to collecting and sharing each and every video in a quality manner, they did the seemingly impossible. And it wasn't just this culture program, it was throughout the whole summer that they all proved to be blessings for all of us with their daily commitment throughout each of the 9 weeks. Lastly, I would like to thank Sandy Uncle, Meena Auntie, Devik Auntie, Rich Auntie, Deepali Auntie, and Chitra Auntie, all members of our admin team, as well as Yugal Kunj's website developers who took significant time out of their busy lives and professional lives to run this camp to near perfection. Thank you all so much. Truly admirable and inspirations to us all. And now I would like to introduce Yugal Kunj's very own Digant, who is also Govinda's personal favorite and best friend. who will be singing a kirtan and at the same time play the manjira. And remember, he's only 4 years old.
Radhe Radhe, my name is Digant. My favorite class is Kirtan. I'm doing Radhe Govind. Radhe Govind, Govind, Radhe Govind,
Great job, Digant. Last but not least, we have a very excited and pumped dance for the from the 7 to 10 age group, who was choreographed by Shalini Didi. The girls have worked very hard on the dance and put lots of time and effort into it.
They even took time out of their breaks and lunchtime to perfect and memorize all their movements, which is very impressive. So please put your hands together for this wonderful group of girls.
Now presenting Sharvari, Anya, Ragini, and Yami from the 7 to 10 age group for summer camp. Give them a big round of applause.
तू चंडीगढ़ तो आई नहीं चंडीगढ़ तो आई तू देख के होके भर देने खड़े चुंगा बिच सपाही नहीं कोटी से काला दिल कुड़िए कोटी से काला दिल कुड़िए जो धागे जन दे टुकड़े दे तेनु काला चचमा तेनु काला चचमा तेनु काला चचमा जचदा है कोरे मुखड़े दे तेनु काला चचमा जचदा है कोरे मुखड़े दे
Wow, amazing. So good.
Awesome. We would like to give everyone a round of applause. Everyone, you can unmute yourselves and clap your hands.
Awesome, everyone. Awesome, guys. Good
job, amazing.
Good job.
I like my background now.
Super.
Oh, did you all good too?
I want everyone to be like my background, exactly like that emoji.
And why don't you clap?
You did a great job.
Props to everyone. Props to everyone. Special thank you to all of the kids who submitted items. You guys are so wonderful, and the show was so good. So thank you so much again. Once again, I want to introduce Sandeep Uncle now. Actually, Sandeep Uncle, I think, has a couple of shout outs for a couple of our volunteer awards. So I will hand it over to him now. But again, that was our show, and I'm so excited that that was the culminating event of our summer camp.
For some reason, it switched.
Oh. Well, Sonali, Shelly, I just want to say terrific job. Radhe Radhe to everybody. And thank you to all the youth volunteers. You guys did great. I know Shelly and Sonali and the other MCs were in front of the screen, but there are a lot of people behind the screen doing a lot of hard work. So again, great job. Well, I've got a couple of things to, quick announcements to make for our Yugal Kunj community and others who've joined. I'd like to just first and foremost say thank you, a heartfelt thank you to everybody who's joined this evening. This is so important, especially in times of our new normal. But I have a few announcements, and let me quickly share my screen if that's okay. And here you go. Can you all see the upcoming events?
Yes.
Terrific. So Yugal Kunj in the new normal continues to normalize, as I say, to the upcoming events. 9 weeks of summer camp. That was over thousands and thousands of hours by about 40 to 50 adult and youth volunteers. So just, again, a terrific job. Here's what we've coming up next. So our Gurukul classes, our Yugal Kunj Gurukul, is kicking off August 23rd. This is based on a yearly curriculum, so August 23rd to May 9th, 2021. This is going to be a weekly class on Sundays via Zoom from 4 to 5 p.m. Believe it or not, the tuition is only $220 for the entire year. That's about $15 a month, okay? So it's more of a donation. It's a volunteer seva by our counselors. I encourage all attending to sign up for this class, even if you have other stuff going on. It's 1 hour a day, 1 hour a week, and I'm sure right from 4 years to 16 years are going to benefit. So parents, are you all in? Can you show me a couple of thumbs up if you're all in? All the parents, all the youth? Yes? Great. Thank you. It's a seva. DDG's got us all involved, and thank you to DDG for that and all our counselors. Okay. I have my next announcement about a very exciting event. Does everybody know there's a birthday coming up, a very special birthday? Yes? It is the Bal Krishna birthday. It's Janmashtami, yes. So this is a quick flyer where you'll see a lot of this on our social media, on Facebook, on Instagram. You'll see this via emails coming to you. But Krishna Janmashtami is happening as a drive-through event. Believe it or not, yes, I said a drive-through event. It's a drive-through outdoor celebration. So join us, those in Atlanta, for the Yugal Kunj celebration to commemorate the birth of Lord Krishna with a drive-through outdoor darshan. So imagine Yugal Kunj, you're driving there, you'll experience the bliss of Bal Krishna, the Jhula darshan, kirtans, Janmashtami jhankis, and you'll get an opportunity to take a parikrama of the Radha Krishna temple. So really what we're trying to do is recreate the Vrindavan scenery with decorative lights and all happening outside. We're very mindful of the safety and public health requirements. We're doing everything as per the CDC guidelines. Masks are mandatory. This is a completely free event, folks, and it's outside, spread across our 15-acre lush green property. So I'm really excited about it. Yes, one thing very important. A to-go box of Mahaprasad will be served in the car. So you drive in, you take the prasad, you do the jhula. It's completely a not-to-miss opportunity. So can I get a couple of claps, a thumbs up, just to say you'll all be there for Yugal Kunj, August 11th, 6 p.m. to midnight, okay? All you have to do is make a quick trip by the car and have fun and do the darshan. Terrific. Well, folks, let me move on to the most exciting part after the cultural program. Obviously, the cultural program was the highlight of the evening, but I've got something quite exciting, and it's important for the parents. So all the parents who are on the call right now and the youth, this is really important. What I'm about to go into, and in a few minutes I'll welcome DDG, is the Yugal Kunj Youth Leadership Program. So you saw the active participation by students from 4 years to 16 and all these youth volunteers who kind of graduated and become counselors. So you've seen what this mentoring, this leadership does to our youth. So what we have is a Yugal Kunj Youth Leadership Program. And as part of that program, we launched this in fall of 2019. We had an inaugural leadership conference in winter of 2019. But as part of this program, the President's Volunteer Service Award, Yugal Kunj was certified as a certified organization. And, we received this from the President of the United States, a White House certificate on the lapel pin for youth who volunteer for a specific number of hours across a 12-month period. So I encourage every parent, every youth to step up, volunteer, Reach out to us if you have any questions. But now I have the most exciting news. We are going to celebrate the 2019 awardees who have, yes, they have received a certificate from the President of the United States of America. The POTUS himself has sent a handwritten letter, a certificate, and a lapel pin. Now imagine what a big deal this is for your resume, for your recognition, for your career progression and everything else. So get excited. But before I get into those certificates, I am going to request DDG to come up and please say a few words. So DDG, over to you, please.
Radhe, everyone. I've had so much fun in this cultural program. I am just simply amazed, honestly, quite amazed by all the talented kids and teenagers, and so appreciative of all the hard work that went through it. You know, when something looks so effortless, it means there's a lot of effort put in it. So that's not lost to me or to any one of us over here. So I really appreciate all the hard work that went into this cultural program and the 9 weeks of youth camp. That was, it's such an amazing thing that I'm still so amazed by it, that all this came together in such a short period of time, and it was so well done. So, you know, my hands will get tired clapping so much, and I have clapped in my mind, and I will clap right now. It's just wonderful how much you have given. So many of you have given so much of yourselves, your time, your effort. You went to sleep late at night when it was all starting, the young adults, the older adults, the younger kids. There's so many, you know, I think like 3 generations came together almost for doing this. So many of you that I have seen you grow up. I've seen some of you, I've known some of you since even before you took birth, and my heart just bursts with pride. I can't even begin to just give all the names because somebody or the other will be left out, and you know, we'll go on till 7:30 or 8. But you know who you are, and it's just, I'm just so beaming with pride. So much has been done, and how well spoken you are. Even the smallest kids, you're so well spoken. You, I certainly didn't know how to speak. I would have said at that age, I'm sorry, I can't speak. And I used to say that, I can't speak. But you spoke so well, and you're so talented. You learned so much. I've learned so much from you, from just this presentation. And I really look forward to the Gurukul classes starting. So those of you who have not had the adults, the parents, who have not had your kids in Gurukul, please do consider putting them in Gurukul. It's just once a week, and I'm so happy that I'll be a part of it. I'll be able to be a part of it, meaning as a teacher. I was always a part of it, but as a teacher, because it always conflicted with our Sunday satsang. So I wasn't able to give much time as a teacher, but this time I will be, and I'm really excited about that. Also, I invite you for Janmashtami. As Sandeep Bhaiya said, it's going to be just first time Janmashtami of its type, drive-through, and it's going to be amazing. We're going to have kirtans outside, just outside the temple, and everything that he told you about. I'm really excited. Aarti will be held at midnight, and another will be doing it before as well. But definitely the main one will be done at midnight, the magic hour. I am very happy to present to you in a couple of minutes the recipients of the President's Award for volunteering. Volunteering is very big in America, and it's very big in Yugal Kunj. Personally, it's very big for us. Yugal Kunj runs by volunteers, and if you take away the volunteers, we really have nothing. I mean, we have God and Guru, of course, but day to day, the activities, that they will suffer greatly. We just cannot keep them going. And so volunteers are at the heart of Yugal Kunj, graced by Bhagwan and by Gurudev. So a big shout out to the volunteers, to the past volunteers and present volunteers and future volunteers. So many will be volunteering in the future, and I hope many of you who have not had an opportunity, you will become a volunteer with us. And in the new normal, that would be, in different ways. You'll be able to volunteer in different ways. And I have to say that for all the kids and teenagers, this new normal, I know it's not easy. And I want to say to you that you've done so well. You have been managing so well. This is not a small thing, that what's happening in your life at such a young age. But you know what? When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And you are making lemonade out of the lemons. And everything happens for a reason. So whatever is happening to us, God has given to us, we must embrace it happily, and we must adapt to our new lifestyle. And there's so much good that has come out of it, so much good that will keep on coming out of it. But I have to say that I applaud you all for dealing with it so well. It's I'm sure it's just been so difficult for those of you graduating high school and even if you're not graduating, to just not see your friends, not see your teachers, not being able to go out so much. I know it's been difficult, but hang on, hang in there, and keep on doing well as you have been. And please allow Yugal Kunj to help you with that, as you have been. You've been allowing us, and I look forward to being in your lives. Now that the youth camps have finished, there's a lot of sadness in my heart, I know. And I know there's sadness in all the volunteers' hearts, but let's keep on coming together, and let's keep on doing something or the other together for the good of the community, for the good of good of everyone that we can help. And now I would like to present the recipients of the I don't know exact names. Sandeep, help me out. I don't want to get the name of
the President Volunteer Service Award.
Okay, President's Volunteer Service Award.
Okay, thank you, Didi. So drum roll, everybody. Are we ready? And before I roll into the first name, let me say something. You know, we make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give. So these are the youth who have really are making their lives by giving their time to Yugal Kunj and by volunteering, just like Didi said. So drum roll. This is the letter from POTUS. Congratulations on receiving the President Volunteer Service Award. On behalf of a grateful nation, I thank you for your service to your fellow Americans and those most in need. Through your dedicated service, you have ensured the continuation of America's unparalleled commitment to improving the lives of others. And it goes on. And then it says, thank you for your enduring commitment to serving your community and your nation. I trust you will continue to work with the betterment of others, even stronger future for the American people. Yay. So this is coming straight from POTUS. The first name, DDG, is, drum roll, everybody. Are we ready? The winner of the Bronze Award winner, all the way from the White House in Washington, D.C., Arya Talang. Congratulations.
Yeah, Arya.
Okay. Arya, really congratulations to Arya. The winner of another Bronze Award is Gargi Talang. Nice job, Gargi and Gargi's parents. Fantastic. Winner of the Silver Award, Anishka Nath. Congratulations, Anishka.
Anshika.
Anshika, sorry. Anshika. Thank you. I'm so excited here. Okay. The first gold award is Pritesh. Pritesh, congratulations to you. Pritesh Raj. Congratulations, Pritesh and his parents and family. Nice job. Pritesh was a counselor even for our Yugal Kunj summer camp, did an amazing job teaching. Okay, the next gold award winner, drum roll please. Deepa Shukla. Deepa, congratulations. She's a huge champion of our summer camp and also across Yugal Kunj. Nice work, Deepa. Yes, I love that whistling. Deepa's a rock. Okay.
Deepa is in St. Louis, Missouri.
That's right. Deepa's in St. Louis, Missouri, a very regular, service-oriented volunteer for Radha Madhav Society and Yugal Kunj Thank you, Deepa, for your leadership. Next one, gold winner, our MC for the evening, Ishan Sinha.
Hey, Ishan.
Radhe, Radhe. Nice job. Ishan was a counselor and also part of the admin team for the summer camp. Just again, rock. Okay, coming up next, the next gold winner. Drum roll, please. Any guesses? Pratham, our young Pratham, Harsha Ramagiri.
The youngest gold winner, yes.
He is
Pratham.
the youngest winner, yes. Pratham is a very active volunteer in our organic garden in Yugal Kunj. He does an amazing job working in the vegetable garden, helping. He's a regular weekend volunteer or weekday volunteer at the organic vegetable garden. So Pratham, nice job. High five. Radhe Radhe.
And how old is Pratham? How old is Pratham?
He's Pratham, 8. How old is
8.
He's 8. Wow. At 8 years of age. Wow. Amazing.
8 years. So this should be an inspiration to all our parents who are watching that, you know, we are going to get involved. We're going to support and have our youth join. Coming up next, the next gold winner is Sriram Yernani. Sriram, nice job. Our next gold winner, our MC for the evening and coordinator of the culture program, also admin for the Yugal Kunj summer camp and counselor, Shelly Sinha. Shelly. Coming up next, Ritika Gihani, again, one of our MCs and counselors.
Yeah, Ritika.
Nice. Coming up next, Onika Kohli. Onika, big admin counselor of our Yugal Kunj summer camp. She is, yes, a rock. Onika, nice job.
Very strong.
Many, many hours by Onika. Siddhant Verma, familiar face and name. Siddhant, good job.
Very familiar. Radhe Radhe.
Shivika Nath, another gold winner. Congratulations, Shivika. Counselor, great job, Shivika. And finally, DDG, with your blessings, I'd like to once again just say a very nice job before I turn it over to the MCs of the evening. Just a very nice job. High five, Radhe Radhe to all the volunteers who helped make this summer camp happen. Fantastic work. DDG, would you like to say something before I turn it back to Shelly and Sonali?
I think I've communicated, I've expressed my thoughts, and I really, this has been just so amazing. So proud to be part of this, and you know, I just hope to see all of you. Whether sometimes you can, many of you have been visiting Yugal Kunj, so it's so good to see you over here, and we're taking proper precautions. So those of you who would like to visit us in Yugal Kunj, please come, and with your mask, and we're taking all the precautions. So don't be afraid to come over here. Come for Janmashtami and come for the Sunday satsang. We have few people coming for Sunday satsang. You can join us electronically as well on our YouTube channel. Our Sunday satsang is very, very important. It's a weekly dose of spirituality, and many of the volunteers come here as musicians, singers, dholak players, manjira players, jhanj players, and the talent is amazing, and the devotion is just great. So I welcome you to the satsangs. I welcome you to the Gurukul classes. I welcome you to be here on the grounds of Yugal Kunj in the mandir, and hope to see you on, if you can't come over here, hope to see you on YouTube. And Radhe Radhe everyone. Thank you so much. Radhe Radhe.
Thank you, DDG, Radhe Radhe, and Sonali.
Sorry, one more thing. Sorry, one more thing. I almost forgot. Yes. I'm very excited to introduce this book to you. This is our latest publication. As you can see, Lessons from Bhagavatam. So this is our latest book that has come out. Those of you who are coming here, we have a Saturday morning satsang as well, 7 to 9 a.m. You can get your copies over here, and there is a coloring book that goes with that. That book is very informational, very interesting, and very filled with pictures. And this is where the kids can see the picture and then the outline of it, and they can color. And I just want to show you, along with the knowledge, there is so interesting pictures over here. These books are labor of love. And so these are now available. In our newest one, we have lessons from the Ramayana, we have Essence of Vedic Knowledge, we have the Ramayana coloring book as well. And now we have this, we have the Words of Wisdom. So there's a lot of books that if you haven't explored, please explore, including the newest ones. Radhe Radhe.
Thank you, Didi Ji. Shelly, Sonali, back to you to close it out, please. Thank you.
I think Richa Auntie actually has something she wants to mention as well. So I'm actually going to ask Richa Auntie to take it from here.
Sure. Radhe Radhe, everyone. My name is Richa Sinha, and I'm a volunteer at Yugal Kunj. Actually, Yugal Kunj is my, I should say, first home, not second home. I'm there a lot of times. I'm there. You can find me there. Last but not least, I have a shout out for some, individuals who have helped in the summer camp whole lot beyond what was expected of them. First of all, I want to say this is not the end of we are not concluding this. We are just beginning the path or the route to the virtual way of learning. So Gurukul is our next major. These are the major what do you call it? The major package. Gurukul is, as you have already seen samples, a lot of kids have attended Didiji's class, so you know how it will be. So please join again. I'm just repeating what Sandeep Bhaiya and Didiji said. Okay, so Sandeep Bhaiya joins me in this. When I call out the volunteers, there are 60 plus volunteers, as you know. I can't say everybody's name because, it'll be, as Didi just said, it'll be too long. But some of them really stood out. They went beyond what was expected. They just came forward and took on the responsibility. They just did a lot of work that was not even expected of them. They just took it. So first of all, our youth volunteers, lead for the youth volunteers, Jayanti Minhas, who's been helping us from Calgary, Canada. Please give her a big round of... Okay.
Regina, Canada.
Regina, Saskatchewan.
Regina, Saskatchewan.
Okay, so close from that. Close from Calgary.
Very close to Calgary.
Thank you, Jayanti. She has been a volunteer for a lot of years, like 5-6 years or more probably. So children look up to her a lot. Second,
sorry, Richa, I have to say that many years ago when we didn't have youth camps over here, we were having them in the Indian Springs State Park, but when we didn't have Yugal Kunj, then I had my first one in Western Canada. It was in Calgary, and then Jayanti and her mom and brother had all come to help out. So she's been helping for a long, long time. Yes.
Thank you, Didiji. Thank you, Jayanti. Secondly, we have Suraj Masand, our technology superstar. So all of our experience, Zoom experience was made possible because of Suraj. You had hassle-free Zoom platform experience. So that was because of Suraj. He was the main person behind it. Thank you, Suraj. Google Classroom was his creation.
Yes, Didi, if Suraj was rock solid. He was the man, the legend behind the technology.
Yes,
so
yes.
Great job, Suraj.
Yes. So many of us, like children, adults, look up to him, to learn these technologies. Thank you, Suraj. Deepa
I called him
Shukla.
personally many times to ask him what for him was very basic questions. I'd say, how do I do this? And I'll keep on calling him.
Thank you, Suraj. Deepa Shukla, one of our lead coordinators for a lot of areas. The main one was content writing. She was our inspiration behind all the beautiful words that you saw in welcome package, in the flyers. That was her doing the work behind the scene. She has been always available to help. Thank you, Deepa. And she's also a long volunteer. Ishan,
I'm just going to say, Deepa, I've known her for a long time, along with her parents and her older sister. And she has just been an amazing person all the way through. So good to see her just growing into this amazing young woman. So, yay, Deepa.
Thank you. Thank you, Deepa. So now, Ishan Sinha. So he's also a long-term volunteer. Is going to college this year, but still has promised to help Yugal Kunj and himself through the camps and other activities. So he was the brain behind a lot of flyers you saw. The welcome package also was, I think, one of his creations. So thank you, Ishan, for helping Yugal Kunj and all of us.
Ishan is one of our main drummers right now, and his dedication and the commitment to come to Yugal Kunj, he doesn't have to be told. He comes, and it's just amazing that his sense of dedication, his the sense of belonging over here. So proud of you, Ishan.
Thank you, Didiji. Thank you, Ishan. Sonali Sharma comes all the way from Dayton, Ohio. And she, as you saw her, how she took on the charge of the entire cultural program, working from Ohio with you guys. Thank you, Sonali. She's also a long time volunteer.
I've known Sonali for many years. When I first went to lecture in Dayton, Ohio, and I visited her family, the Sharma family, and they just became my family, and just so proud, Sonali.
Thank you, Didiji. Thank you, Sonali. Anika Kohli. Anika Kohli doesn't seem like a newcomer. She's been there. I call her superstar. She is the superstar. Always ready to help. So many skills she has. Leadership is her strongest skill. So thank you, Anika.
She has a wonderful smile and always a positive attitude. I feel like I've known her for years, even though I just kind of got to know her. So Anika, I just look forward to having you here and being a very important part of Yugal Kunj family. Proud of you.
Thank you, Didiji. Thank you, Anika. Last but not the least, our youngest admin that recently got added to the admin group is Shelly Sinha.
Hey, Shelly.
One of the most valuable person working on scheduling to teaching to organizing cultural programs and other events. So she was always available too. Thank you, Shelly.
Shelly is amazing at such a young age. She has definitely been inspired by her parents, especially her mom, who volunteers so much, and her dad, who volunteers behind the scenes. So it's a family of volunteers, and her quiet nature and her amazing singing skills, devotional singing, and so much more. Just a great addition, a great part of Yugal Kunj family. Hey, Shelly.
Thank you, Didiji. Thank you, Shelly. Now I have 3 adult volunteers. Although there are so many adult volunteers, Didiji knows, like so many of them help with this, building the curriculum, teaching the classes, coordination, and so many other. So, but of all of them, there are 3 that stood out who volunteered to help more than what they were assigned to. Dipali Patel, you all have seen her, how welcoming she is. Give her anything, she will do it. So, Dipali, loving personality. Yes, Didi, please say something about her.
Yes, I would love to say something. Dipali is just a superstar. She is such a positive attitude. She has, they've got a business, 2 businesses. She's got a full-time job, 2 little kids, but she's always ready and eager. Not just ready, but as Richa, as a lot of she's just so eager, enthusiastic. So let's, I hope that enthusiasm rubs off on all of us. We need to be even more enthusiastic, just like Dipali is. Thanks, Dipali.
Sure, Didi. Thanks for the nice words. Thank you, Dipali. Meena Verma, one of the backbones of summer camp, Yugal Kunj summer camp, and many other volunteer activities. She is always there at Yugal Kunj. She is professionally a doctor, but how much time she spends at Yugal Kunj activities is amazing. Thank you so much for guiding all of us.
Meena ji definitely goes out of her way, and she has just been a shining star in these 9 weeks. She has done, as Richa, you said, more than what is expected, more than what was asked for, and youth camps could not have happened without you or without. Okay, let me find out who the other one is. Then I'll.
Last but not the least, Chitra Mahilal. Chitra Didi is sitting in Trinidad. Can you believe she is working from there for the Yugal Kunj right from the beginning, morning 10 a.m. till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. A lot of days she's available. She's available the entire day. I'm not sure if she's here today because I think there was some power outage over there in Trinidad today. So thank you, Chitra Didi. You will hear it. You will hear the recording. Didi.
Chitra, I've known her for many years by going to Trinidad. Again, very enthusiastic. She has come all the way from Trinidad to Atlanta, to Yugal Kunj many times, and she has been spending her whole summers over here. Being a teacher, she has had summers off. But to make that commitment to come over here and being a very active part, even when she's not here. So thankful to you, Chitra.
So
And I know you would not, I would know you would not say it about yourself, but Richa Sinha, amazing volunteer. She's our satsang coordinator. She takes her seva to heart, and there's not enough words to appreciate what Richa does. She does so much, and then now with the youth camp, she's taken up another responsibility, and just like a lot of people, they work a lot for let's say how these volunteers have worked. Meena ji, and also Sandeep Bhaiya and Richa Sinha, the adult volunteers. They've worked like it was, as I'd like to say, as if their daughter's wedding is taking place. So you know how you work, how a person works for at the daughter's wedding. Like that's our own daughter getting married. That's how they have worked. That's a big compliment and a heartfelt compliment to all of you. Sandeep Bhaiya, again, it's a very big part of this. The enthusiasm, the let's go, let's do this, and being proactive and doing so much, like getting the President's Awards. And I know you as a family, the Burma family, Meena ji, Sandeep Bhaiya, Siddhant, you all work together, and Shaurya is also there, although he doesn't, he's here on and off. But you all as a family are very inspiring. So way to go, Burma family and Sinha family and all the others who have been helping so much. Jayanti has been a big part of Yugal Kunj. She has stayed over here. She's always very, very enthusiastic. And Shelly and Ishan and Sonali. Oh my goodness. I'm just bursting with pride. I hope I don't burst.
Thank you so much, Didi. That was so sweet of you. Very humbling, very humbling. Thank you so much. So I will hand over to Sonali now to conclude the event.
That is our show for tonight. Thank you so much, everyone. Special shout out to the Cultural Program Committee today, Shelly, Suraj, Anika, Ishan, Govinda, Ritika, Gargi. All of you were awesome to work with for this.
And Sonali.
And Sonali.
Eventually, you'll see this recording on YouTube, as well as the new normal panel discussion that was last week. And just that, I hope you enjoyed.
Sonali, can we conclude with Maharajji's Radhe, please? Do you have that?
Yes. This was too fast.
It was too fast.
Radhe